Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. This video is going to be about events and how events work on the city and how you can use them to delegate volunteers for specific days for Sunday morning kids ministry. So thank you for taking time to watch this. I'm going to pull up the internet browser and we'll get started. So let's pull up the city. Now I just clicked the wrong thing here. Alright, and there's a way it kind of works like a pyramid. There is a Redemption Kids group, and then underneath Redemption Kids is the K through 5 class, the toddler class, and the baby class. Now they all feed off of that Redemption Kids group. So this first process I'm showing you is not one that you will normally have to handle. As the overseer of the kids ministry, I will normally handle this task, but I want you to be familiar with it in case you ever have to do it. Events that are scheduled through the Redemption Kids class or Redemption Kids group can be pushed to all the other groups. And another special feature, and why this is important, is because the Redemption Kids group is a check-in group. That means it's specially set up to function with the barcode scanners and the printers, etc. So any event that's going to require check-in has to start in Redemption Kids. And so like I said, I'm going to handle this at first in the very beginning, but there might arise a time when this is something that you need to do. So again, you have your groups over here on the left. Go to Redemption Kids. This is how you will schedule an event. Now what I'm going to do right now is schedule a whole bunch of them out in front of us, but you're going to click Start New Post. Click Start New Post and Event. You're going to click on Event, and it's going to slowly come up here. The kids are watching Netflix. It's really slowing things down. And we are just going to call this Redemption Kids Sunday Morning. And you can type in the title right there at the top. The description's not necessary. You're going to pick the date and time. We already have one scheduled for March the 10th. You can see that down here. So I'm going to start this one for Sunday, March the 17th. We'll begin check-in. Again, kids probably won't be checking in this early, but better safe than sorry. We'll say 9:45, and we'll go till 12:45, just in case Josh is really, really long-winded. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So we are going to want to go from 9:45 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. 9:45 a.m. to 12:40. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set this to reoccur weekly. It's going to ask us, we're going to say every week, and we're going to say till an end date. And let's go ahead and set that for the end of the year. We'll just go ahead and schedule these all through 2013, and you'll see why this is going to be helpful here in just a second. But you could just schedule one event this way, or you can schedule multiple events this way. That's completely up to you. But we're going to go through December 31st. I'm going to go to next step, invite guests. Now this is where it's important. You're going to want, if you're ever doing this process, you're going to want to make sure that push to child groups is selected. Push to child groups is selected. That means that when you create this event, it's going to get pushed into all the different classes. So we're going to hit next step. This is going to be at Redemption Church. Next step, and post this event. You don't need to fill any roles or items, because again, this is this is the top of the pyramid. So you don't schedule events through this group. You just want to get this event pushed to all the other classes. So post this event, and just like that, again, it's going to take a second here, but here it comes up. That event will have been posted. Now don't worry about anything else about this event in Redemption Kids. At this point, you're going to be, I'm going to show you real quick what you're going to need to do every week or with every single event. Again, that was just to kind of get those events pushed in to the kids' classes, and at some point in time you might need to be responsible for that, but most likely not in the very beginning. But now go to your baby class, or whichever class it is that you're leading, and you'll see all these events listed here. Now this one, obviously Sunday, March 17th. So go ahead and click on this event, and you're going to click up here, top right. This is how you're going to make sure people can volunteer for this. click the edit button. You can either edit this occurrence only or edit the event series. I would suggest going ahead and editing the event series. Edit the event series, and you can come down here and add your roles. So if you need 3 volunteers, then you can just type in volunteer here. Click this plus again to add a second one, volunteer, and then click one more time, volunteer. There you've got your volunteer lined up for each one of these. You can change that drop down to be volunteer. So there's your roles that are going to need to be filled. Now you can also reserve your room under resources right here. You can reserve your room by beginning to type in, for instance, baby class, and that will pull up baby's classroom, and you just simply click that and then hit update this event. Now that's going to have done something great for you. That is going to have added this role to every single event throughout the rest of the year, or however many events are in this series. Now we can see here that this event repeats until 12/31/2013. So we know that what we just did, the edits we just made, because we selected edit all further events in this grouping, we know that that updated all of them. Okay, and we also booked the baby's classroom for all of those events. Now you're going to want to go up here again to where your baby, where these 2 heads are, and if you click on that, then you'll be able to assign some roles. Now this is going to be per event. This is going to be per event, but if you want to start typing a name in here of somebody that's in your volunteers list, and assign their specific role to them, okay? And then assign this role to whoever. Now you're going to click their name and hit assign straight down through the list. Assign these roles for that event. And that's how that'll work. And so then you click done. Now what's great is now automatically these people will be emailed a reminder saying, hey, you're booked, you're assigned for this day in this class the night before the event. So that's just an extra boost there that's going to remind them. If you need to talk about the event at all, you can do that down here in this section. You can simply just type whatever messages you have for this specific event. And so it's very simple, very straightforward, and you can go through it just like that. So now if you wanted to go to the calendar here, you would just click on events up here at the top. All your events will come up, and you can go through as a leader and begin to assign roles to each person for each week, and just like you did on the other one. So as your volunteers say that they're ready to work a certain week, you can go and add them in that way. If you have any questions at all, let me know. Love to help you out in any way that I can. But that is just a quick overview on events and how they work. Thank you so much.